You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now with his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestler, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Oh, big head kick there. Oh, man, how many head kicks can one man absorb before getting separated from his punches?
One, normally, this guy has a great chin, but if he takes any more, he's going to be sleeping. Oh, nice. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. He's got him hurt here.
Hands up.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Muhammad's strike attempt there is blocked.
Let him go. Time to let those hands go.
Lands to the body there. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
Well, he's taking too many shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Well, he rocked him.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Oh, high amplitude head kick.
This is a great fight.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen. He's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't going to get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Muhammad gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. All right, so a swing and a miss there, and largely due to fatigue. His stamina is low, and he's got to figure out a way to conserve some energy if he's going to have any success later in this fight. All right, well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight, he's been totally dominated, and that swelling's getting out of control.
The swelling's getting out of control. We can't even tell who's in front of us anymore. This guy has been beat from start to finish. And right now, the only right thing, at least to me, feels like the fight getting stopped.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. All right, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him, and decide whether or not he can continue.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling. Clean punch.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
10 seconds to go in round one. Big elbow there, Lance. What a fight so far. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. Low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Nice leg kick.
All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not used.
All right, so the referee has called for the ringside position. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight. Nope.
That's it.
Nope. Not able to let it.
That's the right call. That eye was essentially closed. You can't compete with one eye unless you're Michael Bisping, and that's the end of the fight.
And not everybody's Michael Bisping. Not everybody's that tough. Not everybody's that durable. But this guy could not see. He had one eye, and it was only going to get worse for him.
All right, let us re-rack some replays for you now. Exciting fight as long as it lasted, but ultimately so much damage accumulated upstairs and too much swelling for the doctor, evidently.
I mean, it was nasty. You could see him growing a second forehead from all the swelling that he was taking. He was damaged, he was bruised, and he was getting that area of his body targeted over and over again. The referee had no choice but to get the physician to take a look at him.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so his welterweight greatness continues tonight and still UFC champion. I think on nights like tonight, you're glad you don't fight him.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus Du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round one. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism or confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show.
Oh! He's hurt bad.
Oh, a big right hand!
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Oh, do you believe that another head kick lands? Gotta start raising that guard or this is gonna be the end of the
You
fight.
gotta start raising the guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take him clean and you cannot take him on one arm.
Unable to land with that punch. Oh, a nice straight there by Strickland. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ.
Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Oh, what a kick. some swelling upstairs now.
He's taking way too many shots to the head.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, another huge knee. He is on point tonight.
Oh, nice jab.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Strickland's cut above the eye.
Let's get busy with those hands.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
This could be it. Missed on the strike attempt there. His stamina has really failed him here tonight. He's got to figure out a way to preserve some energy as this fight moves forward. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, how clean is that jab by Strickland?
Use your footwork and let's get focused.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
We need that takedown.
So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough.
Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's going to have to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Duplessis gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
Landed that overhand right flush. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO. And still, the undisputed UFC.
It's crazy when they ain't got no idea what you've been through. Just to get to where you going. Fuck 'em. Day after day trying to stay out the way, but I still gotta pray cause I feel like I'm falling. I reach out to God trying to talk on the daily. I know I can't hear him, but still trying to call him. I need a blessing, I feel like I'm stressing. No point of me resting, I feel like it's stolen. Still ain't gave up with this pressure I'm holding. They left me alone, I was watching them bowling. Day after day trying to stay out the way, but I still gotta pray cause I feel like I'm falling. I reach out to God trying to talk on the daily. I know I can't hear him, but still trying to call him. I need a blessing, I feel like I'm stressing. No point of me resting, I feel like it's stolen. Still ain't gave up with this pressure I'm holding. They left me alone, I was watching them bowling. If I spot them, I feel like I got enough. the winner. The music, my business is still. They look like a chiropractor, bitch, I know what I'm doing. If it's money, bitch, I get to pursuing. Talking why the fuck is it?
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Strawweight title is on the line. Oh, man, I'm no strike counter, but that head kick absolutely landed.
That kick got from the floor to her opponent's head before her opponent could react.
Man, her jab is good. Goodness gracious, she lands another head kick upstairs. That's what my grandmother says, goodness gracious.
Overhand, great timing on that double leg.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nicely done here in the early going with the takedown. Oh, how's that for early execution as she gets the early takedown? Exactly what she wanted to do.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. She doesn't have the advantage in the striking, but she sure does in the wrestling.
Suarez is cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up.
Beautiful high kick.
Oh, she lands another huge kick. Well, she blocked that punch. 3 minutes to go. Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do.
Now she looks to try and control her opponent because she's gotten a ton of takedowns, and it's awesome to see. But at some point, she needs to get some ground control if she truly wants to wear down her opponent.
Lands to the body. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage get between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
2 minutes here to go in round one.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, heavy leg kick. All right, looks like the referee's going to get in here. Yes, wants to call in the ringside physician. This cut might stop this fight right here.
I mean,
right now.
she's really having a tough time with the location, J.A. She is not able to do what she wants to do because she's so worried about this cut.
Well, he hasn't waved it off yet. He corrals the referee. It looks as though it will continue, at least for now. The fans certainly like that. We'll see how long she can stay in
Ready to
this
fight?
fight.
Ready.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here, despite the injury. The fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad. But she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach.
Suarez's forehead is just dumping blood all over the octagon. Like, can somebody get a beaker, please? I mean, maybe we need to stop the fight. I don't know. That cut is terrible. Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Herb Dean calls for the stand-up there.
Fight. Stop. Let's fight. Come on.
1 minute to go here in the opening round. Oh, great block there.
She lands a beautiful leg kick. Nice shot lands from the clinch position there.
Liver kick.
All right, so she attempts the takedown. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Suarez is an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside position due to that cut. All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm, oh, nice headlock.
That Darce choke is tight.
Also, how about that? Looked pretty tight, but she gives up on the submission. Round 2 is next. All right, well, she seems focused on the stool, but the cut man has his work.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Fighter's committed to the head kicks. That one landed.
Good shots, keep it up.
Beautiful leg kick.
All right, so an interesting approach out of her tonight, to say the least. Right out of the chute, it seemed as though she was reluctant to wrestle, despite the fact that that's her base.
Yeah, it's a lack of effort. She does not want to put the effort out there. Maybe tax the cardio, knowing that the takedowns won't be easy. But even though they're not easy, you still have to attempt them if you want to win a fight. And right now, she is really limiting her chances.
Good exchange there inside. Right on the button. Oh, she found the target again.
Beautiful level change.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Man, one knee after the next by her tonight. She certainly got that part of her game working.
It's such a damaging strike for her to land this many knees. It's insane. Nice punch to the head.
All right, so in the last round, she was able to take her down at will, and there it is again. So new round, same narrative. She's attempting a choke now.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, under the chin here.
Good work. Now stand it up.
Could be the end.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Well, no surprise, ref not seeing enough action. He steps in and motions the fighter back up. Well, another miss there. She just hasn't managed her gas tank very well here tonight. She hasn't been efficient with her strikes, and as such, when she is missing, it's very taxing. Not a good look here.
Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, there's another knee. Her knees have been... All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
All right, that's the end of the fight. Crowd's not gonna like it, but better safe than sorry. As trite as that sounds, she will live to fight another day. All right, let us show you some replays from that one. A lot of damage sustained upstairs, and ultimately...
Candy painted, old school Chevy. God rain down blessings, that broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevailed. City, I just can't get enough. Look at this shit, look, giddy up, giddy up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Strawweight Championship of the World is up for grabs tonight. Oh, what technique for her there on that side kick. Was able to get that right hand over the top and to the target.
That was a hard body kick.
Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie.
Block that punch.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Not much behind the takedown offering there.
Real quick leg kick.
Back and forth we go. And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Oh. Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
And now some knees. And blocks the shot there. And she caught the kick. Nice body shot there. Xiaonan going for the head kick here, but she misses. Telegraphed that strike. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove.
Well, she's landing that jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point.
All right, so she finally gets the takedown here after many failed attempts. Obviously, she was not discouraged, stayed committed. Now she has the fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Let's see what she can do with it.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Come on, work.
Protect yourself.
Massive knee lands from the side clinch. Oh, high kick. Another big head kick lands.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out some space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Big ground and pound.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Breathe and relax for me. Good. Stay relaxed.
Oh, more attack. Yup.
Ooh, that submission looks tight. Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Yan Xiaonan. All right, so again, she targets that swelling, and that would be the way to go, right? Continue to pursue the area in which your opponent has failed to adjust.
Absolutely. She's as smart as they come. You know, we always talk about her ability to beat up her opponents and find the best course of action, the best way to get a victory. She's done that tonight, recognized it early, and she has stayed on course.
Man, she is just nonstop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Xiaonan gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Final seconds. That's it!
Oh, my goodness.
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.